everybody, welcome back to another review. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Lego ATST Raider. It is a Mandalorian set from the new Legos that came out for First Friday. And so it has the older, it's not really that old, but the different packaging with the white Lego background and the Darth Vader. I know that the Rise of Skywalker sets are black and they look pretty cool, but here is the ATST, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and I really wanted a Mandalorian Lego set, so I went ahead and picked this guy up. But it is ages 8+, set 75254, ATST Raider with 540 pieces. Yeah, and so pretty cool. I'm excited to show it off. I think it's a pretty neat set, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, and here is the set built. You can see my lovely light switch on the side because this is a rather tall set, obviously, and it comes with the 4 minifigures shown below, which we will start with. So let's just go from right to left to right, whatever that is. So this is Cara Doon, and we've seen her featured now on a Funko Pop and a Black Series figure. At the time, those two are not out yet, but we have seen pictures of her, and she even has she's supposed to have a little tattoo right there that is the Rebel symbol. In the Lego version, it just comes across like a light blue mole because they didn't put an actual pattern on it. That's okay, though. It's probably a little bit too small to do successfully, so they decided not to do it. But she looks pretty nice. She's got some nice flowy black hair and a kind of smug look. Her outfit's pretty interesting. Can't really tell exactly what it is other than she's wearing a sleeveless shirt, and she's got some really bright blue colored pants with some nice printing on there. And then of course she has a long gun rifle, which I've never been a huge fan of the Lego long guns because they're just so out of scale to the figure. But taking off her head, or her hair rather, she has some back printing as well as a secondary face print, which is definitely an angry look. So there is Cara Doon. From what I understand, or I'm assuming, is that she's probably the Mandalorian's like partner in crime. So with that being said, here is the Mandalorian. And he looks pretty good, though I must say I was a little bit disappointed in the Lego minifigure after reviewing the Black Series figure, because I think that he should have more detailing on his helmet. This is just a plain silver Mandalorian helmet. But pretty cool nonetheless. It's got the divots in the cheeks. It's probably just the same exact mold as Boba Fett and Jango Fett, just in a different color, and he doesn't have a viewfinder. He does come with a little gray cape, which I think is actually meant to go on that side, but he does have some back printing there, which looks really good. And then of course his front printing, which is Mandalorian-esque, and the legs. And he doesn't have any printing on his arms, but then he has his long gun here, which is going to be, I think, his kind of signature gun, because of these little tines at the end. They tried to recreate the gun that he's got, and I think they did a decent job in Lego form. Under his helmet, he's just a plain black head. Maybe in the future when we get some more Mandalorian sets, he will have a face. We'll have to see. And then you get a couple of, they call these Clantunian Raiders, I think is how they're pronounced. But they have the same faces, just kind of an angry little, you know, snaggletooth guy with a silver helmet and an interesting little spiky pauldron right there. And then of course here is his outfit. Again, can't really make out what it's supposed to be. We'll have to see. And he carries some double pistols in black. There's the back printing. He does not have a back face printing or any back detailing on his head. So there's him. And then his counterpart is exactly the same face sculpt, I believe. Yep. But not having a helmet kind of makes it look a little different. This guy's got some sort of, looks like he's wearing a neck brace, but like some sort of collar. It actually looks kind of funny. And I'm not quite sure out of the two of them which one's supposed to be the leader. But there they are. So there are all of the minifigures, a decent assortment. It's a little hard for me sometimes to buy Lego when I don't know who the characters are, because they mean a lot more after you know about them, of course. But here is the ATST Raider, a pretty cool set in my opinion. They haven't made a whole lot of ATSTs, I don't believe. And this one obviously is very special because of the sticker application. We have stickers there and there and there. Lots of stickers on this set and there. And on the very back, 2 stickers right there. Stickers on each side right there and there. And then of course a sticker here. Stickers here. These are all individual stickers. Stickers here, stickers here, stickers here. So a very, sticker here, a very heavily stickered set. Stickers here. But it does make for a very interesting look for the ATST. And I think that it works out. It looks used. It looks old. It looks like a group of thugs probably took over this machine after the defeat of the Empire and made it their own. For like maybe a mafia or something like that. But you can see kind of wires hanging out up top here and here. And it looks really good. It looks like also that they've kind of installed their own guns on the front. This here looks almost like a stud shooter, but it doesn't shoot any studs. And then this gun here, and then of course these double guns, which is really cool. The little visors move on the very top, and then of course you can open up the very top of the set, which I'll show you in just a sec. And then if you want to make it in scale, you can open up just the smaller part of the top. So there is that. On the back, you have obviously the flick fire function. The flick fire function, which works by pushing here. And then you have this knob that actually turns the head of the AT-AT. So you do have that option, which is pretty cool. And then all the little rifles move. Looking inside of the ATST, this is what it looks like. It's not the most detailed, but you do have a cockpit sticker. But yeah, that sticker is very crooked, and this is not obviously the most detailed cockpit, but it does have a place for a little blaster. So that is basically the set. There's also a sticker on top. I don't think I mentioned that. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to show because it is so tall. It also would have helped if I zoomed out for most of that video, but it's okay, you get the gist of it. But for the most part, that is the ATST Raider. It stands pretty well on its own, however, it is top heavy. You can tell kind of by the way that it stands. That's just this machine in general, but it is pretty sturdy for the most part. As long as you don't wobble it a whole lot, you can pretty much move it and not worry about it falling over. So that is really nice. And overall, it's kind of interesting. This is a $50 set, so $50 plus tax in America. So just take it as you will. This might be a little bit cheaper at Walmart. I found this guy at Target. Walmart tends to be the cheapest for Lego sets. So keeping that in mind. But overall, it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. I don't have an ATST, so this is a new one and a first for me. And I think that it's pretty cool that it's from The Mandalorian. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching this review, and stay tuned. I've got more coming always. Thanks, guys. Bye.